Desire has significance and vitality only when thought creates the image. Right? The seeing of the blue shirt or the blue dress in the window and the creating the image of oneself in that shirt or in that dress, that's the beginning of desire. You understand what I'm saying? Right? Do we meet each other? That is, seeing, contact, sensation, if it stopped there, it's natural. Otherwise, if one is not sensitive, you can't perceive the thing clearly. If your touch is not sensitive, then seeing, contact, sensation. Then begins thought creating the image, you in that shirt, or in that dress, or in that hat, or in that car. Then desire arises. So, the image created by thought is the movement of desire, not seeing, contact, sensation. That's not natural, healthy. You following all this? Huh? So, discipline, as we generally practice, is control, accepting the authority of a pattern, obedience, and so on. Conformity, essentially. Whereas discipline has a totally different meaning, which is to learn. It comes from, naturally, we all know English, it comes from the word disciple, to learn. Disciple is one who is learning not from a master, from a superstitious guru, but learning. To learn means to observe. To observe the movement of see, contact, sensation, then thought creating the image and the flowering of desire. To see how desire arises requires very close observation, right? That observation has its own discipline. That's where the observation is the learning. I wonder if you catch what I'm saying, right? Can we go on? Thank God somebody can say yes. So as we said, discipline means to learn, not to conform, not to imitate. And one can learn through observation, in which there is no compulsion, no comparison. Because learning is taking place all the time as you're moving. Therefore, there is no sense I'm learning more. I wonder if you see that. So we can see now that the learning the movement of desire and from that you see that there is a moment thought arrives with its image, desire flowers. And to give an interval, a long interval, between seeing, contact, sensation, and thought bringing with its image. To postpone the image. You understand? To postpone the image is the learning. Oh, right? Right? Good. So, and will is part of the desire. So desire is the movement of time. Right? Not the physical time, but the time that I will have that shirt. Right? So, in inquiring into desire, one begins to understand the movement of becoming. Right? That is there duality at all? You understand my question? Please, it's related to what we're talking. It's not something irrelevant. It's related directly to desire. That is, we live in opposites. I'm angry, I should not be angry. The fact is I'm angry. Right? The non-fact is I should be. Right? And this is part of our becoming. I wonder if you follow all this. You're following me? It's rather fun if you can go into this. Not as an intellectual game, but we are human game. It's much more serious than intellectual game. We are dealing with humanity, with ourselves, who are humanity. And we are asking whether this mind, this brain can totally transform itself so that it's something entirely different. We say it can be done. It is possible. And we're doing it now, if you observe it slowly, carefully. We have followed the pattern of desire and the conflict between the opposites. I am, I should be. The fact is only what I am, not what I should be. What I should be is the invention of thought in order to avoid what is. I wonder if you follow this. And the understanding of what is more is the learning of it, not how to transform it. I wonder, you're getting all this? Not to transform it, learn about it. In the very learning about it is its resolution of it. Is its radical change.